Hi, I chose a book called Sam and Dave Dig a Hole. I chose this book because it was simple and had really interesting artwork. It, and somehow that simplicity for me caught the eye, and I knew that my students would enjoy that. They would enjoy the sense of adventure that two boys are, going on, and because they can relate to that. They're starting to develop relationships. These are kindergartners, actually first grade to fourth grade students, fifth grade students. So they are right now developing deeper relationship with students. And the concept of looking for a treasure and working hard to dig something, and they can relate to that because they're working really hard in their academics. Um, the way I prepared for this reading was to read through the palettes and the importance of reading. I didn't realize how important listening was in terms of children's development in their reading skills. I never thought that reading aloud to children is so critical. And so that I honed into that, and I think I was able to answer some questions that the children had that I wouldn't have been able to before. And the way I prepared it was I read the book aloud. I thought some of the questions that I would like to ask the students, some in-depth digging deeper into the story, rather than just surface. I want them to see something deeper from the story, something that they can relate to. So I thought of those questions. I was nervous actually about this read aloud because the students are so impacted with learning. They're on Zoom all day, and they're really about just like playing when they're finishing with Zoom. They want to go outside. They're very active. So I was a bit nervous, but they got really excited. I had one girl in fourth grade. She got so excited that she said, "Oh, that response was just like 5-year-old." But then I was able to say, we love reading, no matter how old we are. We love to be read aloud to. And when I began reading, the children, they were so engaged while I was reading, during I was reading. They were asking questions. They wanted to see the pictures more closely. They got really involved in the story, and it made me really excited. And when I was done, it was like they wanted more stories, and it got me excited to bring in different stories. They really liked the book. I wasn't sure, because it was so simple, and but the storyline they can really relate to. And so before, during, and after, they were engaged. They asked really good questions. And my strength, I believe, through this Read Out Loud experience is my ability to engage the students, the expressions, the facial expressions, the ability to be able to read with animation, and those are my strength. I think my challenges were, addressing students who were not focused. I had one student actually, and another student, but he is a special needs student. So some of his remarks were, I just kind of let go. But one student, particularly, she was talking, she was getting up. So I didn't kind of know what to do because I was videotaping, but next time I would definitely stop and say, let's remember the norms in the classroom, and can you please sit down? I would have addressed that. I think for the next read aloud, I think I definitely would put in some gestures to make it more exciting. I could move around a little bit more, maybe be part of the story. I would like to try next time, maybe definitely having them look at the pictures a little longer, maybe asking different questions that they can relate to. I learned that kids love being read to. I was really surprised, and they enjoy it tremendously, no matter what level they're in. Even a child who said, "Why do you have to read? Why do we have to be read aloud to?" And he got really engaged. So they get really excited about read alouds. I learned that I am an animated teacher, that I am excited to teach, to impart in the students an ability to think deeper about life, themselves, what they're doing. I really enjoy helping students to see things deeper, whether it be stories, questions, and I enjoy getting their feedback, that it's a process that we learn together. And thank you.